Welcome to Breaking Ties, a new you after divorce. This is your go-to source for practical advice and support for when the divorce process has finished. Join us each weekday for a quick chat where we'll cover a variety of topics related to post-divorce. Together, we'll explore the emotional, financial, and legal aspects of life after divorce and help you find the best path forward for you and your family. Here's your host and Certified Divorce Financial Analyst professional, Mike Fulkerson.
Hello and welcome back to Breaking Ties, a new you after divorce. I'm your host, Mike Fulkerson, financial advisor and certified divorce financial analyst professional. And we're going to look at a topic today that, really many divorced individuals grapple with, and that is balancing work and home life after the divorce is final. Finding like an equilibrium between professional responsibilities and personal well-being really can be challenging, but it's essential for building a fulfilling post-divorce life. So let's take a look at this and see where it goes. Many divorced individuals, the transition to single life brings a newfound sense of freedom and independence. However, it comes with increased responsibilities, including managing work commitments and maintaining a household and family life, especially if you have kids. Now, one of the first steps in finding balance is creating and establishing clear boundaries between work and home life. This may involve setting designated work hours and creating dedicated time for family, self-care, and leisure activities. You're going to want to communicate your boundaries with your employer, colleagues, and family members to ensure that they understand and respect your need for work-life balance. Setting realistic expectations and prioritizing your well-being is pretty important for long-term success and happiness. And really making prioritization key when balancing work and home life. Identify your top priorities in both areas, and you're going to want to focus your time and energy on tasks and activities that align with your values and goals. Learn, to delegate tasks, all right? And ask for help when needed, both at work and home. There's nothing wrong with that. Surround yourself with supportive colleagues, friends, and family members who can offer assistance and share the load during busy or challenging times. Flexibility is really essential when navigating the demands of work and home life. Recognize that there may be times when one area requires more attention than the other, and be willing to adapt and adjust to your schedule accordingly. Embrace the power of time management and organization to maximize productivity and efficiency in both areas of your life. Using tools such as calendars, to-do lists, and scheduling apps to stay on track and manage your time effectively. Remember, you want to prioritize self-care and, amidst the demands of work and home life, making time for activities that replenish your energy, nourish your soul, whether it's exercise, meditation, hobbies, or spending quality time with loved ones. Make sure you have the time set aside for that. We're going to want to maintain open lines of communication with your children if you have kids. And you're going to want to share, your work commitments and the importance of finding balance. Involve them in the decision-making processes and encourage them to express their needs and concerns openly. And you can do this by having age-based conversations. Lastly, be patient and compassionate with yourself as you navigate the complexities of balancing work and home life after divorce. It's okay to ask for help, seek support, and adjust your approach as needed along the way. So, as we wrap up this episode, finding balance between work and home life after divorce requires intentionality, prioritization, flexibility, and self-care. You got to establish those clear boundaries. You got to prioritize things. You got to embrace flexibility, and you got to take care of yourself. And when you do that, a lot of things are going to line up for you. So that's all the time we have for today. Remember, you have the power to create a life that aligns with your values and priorities after divorce. Thanks for tuning in to Breaking Ties, a new you after divorce. Should you have any questions on today's topic or other financial planning issues, feel free to reach out to me. Divorce is not the end of your story. As you already know, it is the start of your next great chapter. Take care. Hello, and welcome back to Breaking Ties, a new you after divorce. I'm your host, Mike Fulkerson, financial advisor and certified divorce financial analyst professional. And today we're going to get into an exciting aspect of post divorce life, and that is exploring new hobbies and interests. So, divorce marks the end of one chapter and the beginning of another, presenting an opportunity for personal growth, discovery, and really reinvention. So let's explore how diving into new hobbies can help you embark on this journey. Now, after a divorce, it's common to feel a mix of emotions, including sadness, relief, and uncertainty about the future. Exploring new hobbies and interests can be a powerful way to channel your energy and focus on self discovery and personal fulfillment. One of the great things about exploring new hobbies is the opportunity to discover what brings you joy and fulfillment. Whether it's painting, gardening, cooking, playing a musical instrument, or hiking, there's a vast world of hobbies that you can choose from. Engaging in new hobbies allows you to tap into your creativity, express yourself, and connect with like minded individuals who share your interests. It's an opportunity to also step outside your comfort zone, challenge yourself, and discover hidden talents and passions you may not even known had existed. So, exploring new hobbies really also can be a form of self care, providing a much needed break from the stress and challenges of divorce. Hobbies offer respite from negative thoughts and emotions, allowing you to focus on the present moment and immerse yourself in activities that bring you happiness and fulfillment. Moreover, hobbies can serve as a source of empowerment and confidence building. As you explore new interests and master new skills, you gain a sense of accomplishment and pride in your abilities. This newfound confidence can spill over into other areas of your life, boosting your self esteem and resilience in the face of adversity. Another benefit of exploring new hobbies is the opportunity to expand your social circle and forge new connections. Joining hobby groups, classes, or online communities can really allow you to meet new people, build friendships, and create a sense of belonging in your post divorce life. As you explore new hobbies, remember to approach them with an open mind and a spirit of curiosity. Allow yourself to experiment, make mistakes, and learn from your experiences. The journey of self-discovery is just as important as the destination. So embracing the process and enjoy the ride. Finally, you're going to want to be patient and compassionate with yourself as you navigate the ups and downs of exploring new hobbies. It's okay to try different things and change course if something doesn't resonate with you. The goal is really to find activities that bring you joy. You would like to have that sense of purpose post divorce life. In summary, exploring new hobbies after divorce is really a powerful way to embark on a journey of self discovery, personal growth, and reinvention. Whether you're reconnecting with old passions or discovering new interests, hobbies offer a gateway to a brighter, more fulfilling future. And that's going to, really end the topic today for us. I hope you were able to glean something from this, and I hope you try to find that new hobby or interest. Thank you for tuning in to Breaking Ties, a new you after divorce. Should you have any questions on this topic or other financial planning topics, please feel free to reach out. Divorce is not the end of your story. As you know, it is the start of your next great chapter. See you next time. Hello, and welcome back to another episode of Breaking Ties, a new you after divorce. I'm your host, Mike Fulkerson, financial advisor and certified divorce financial analyst professional. And today's topic is an important one. It's how therapists can help children after the divorce is final. So we know that there can be assistance for children during the divorce process. So now let's take a look at what happens once the divorce is final. So the end of a marriage can be a challenging time for kids, but with the right support, they can navigate and transition and thrive. So let's take a look and see how this could be. When the divorce is finalized, children may experience really a wide range of emotions, just like you and I. And as we say many times on here, it could be things like sadness, anger, confusion, and even relief. So it's important to recognize and validate these emotions, providing children with a safe space to really express themselves without judgment. This is where therapy can play a vital role. Therapists who specialize in working with children can help them process their feelings, understand the changes in the family dynamic, and develop healthy coping strategies. Now, one way therapists assist children post divorce is by helping them navigate their new reality. They provide age appropriate explanations about divorce, answering questions and addressing concerns in a way that the children can understand. Therapists also help children build coping skills to navigate the challenges and transitions that may arise post divorce. They teach children effective ways to manage stress, communicate their feelings, and develop healthy relationships with both parents. In addition to individual therapy, family therapy can be incredibly beneficial for children after divorce. Family therapists work with the entire family unit to improve communication and resolve conflicts and strengthen the relationships. Family therapy provides really a supportive environment where children can express themselves, parents can learn effective parenting strategies, and the family as a whole can work together to create a positive and supportive environment. Therapists help children navigate changes in routines, schedules, and living arrangements once the divorce is finalized. They provide guidance and support as children adjust to new routines and transitions, helping them feel secure and supportive during this time of change. Another crucial role of therapists is to help children navigate co-parenting dynamics. They provide strategies for effective communication between parents, helping to minimize the conflict and promote cooperation for the well-being of the children. And it really is important to involve a therapist early in the post-divorce process to provide children with support they need as they adjust to their new reality. Early intervention can help prevent the escalation of emotional difficulties and promote resilience and well-being in children. As parents, we already know it's essential to prioritize your children's emotional and really well-being and seek out the support and resources they need to thrive after divorce. Therapy can be a very valuable tool in helping children navigate the challenges of divorce and emerge stronger, more resilient on the other side. So that's going to conclude today's episode. Hopefully you were able to take a nugget or two away from this. And I want to thank you for joining me on this episode of Breaking Ties, A New You After Divorce. Should you have any questions on today's topic or other financial planning issues, please feel free to reach out. Divorce is not the end of your story. As you know, it is the start of your next great chapter. All the best. Hi, and welcome to Breaking Ties, A New You After Divorce. I'm your host, Mike Fulkerson, financial advisor and certified divorce financial analyst professional. And today we're going to discuss an important aspect of post-divorce life, and that is improving your credit score and whether you should monitor your credit after divorce is final. Let's get into it. Your credit score is a really critical financial tool that impacts your ability to secure loans, obtain credit cards, and even rent an apartment. So after divorce, your financial landscape may undergo significant changes, making it essential to take proactive steps to improve and protect your credit. One way to improve your credit score after divorce is to review your credit report carefully. Your credit report provides a comprehensive overview of your credit history, including outstanding debts, payment history, and accounts in good standing. Reviewing your credit report allows you to identify any errors or inaccuracies that may negatively affect your credit score. If you discover any discrepancies, be sure to dispute them with the credit reporting agencies to have them corrected. Now, in addition to reviewing your credit report, focus on paying off existing debts and making timely payments on your remaining accounts. Consistent, on-time payments are one of the most significant factors in determining your credit score. Consider creating a budget to help manage your finances more effectively post-divorce. A budget can help you track your income and expenses, prioritize debt repayment, and avoid overspending, ultimately contributing to a healthier financial profile. Another strategy for improving your credit score is to diversify your credit portfolio. If you don't already have different types of credit accounts, such as credit cards, installment loans, or mortgage, Consider diversifying to demonstrate responsible credit management to potential lenders. Now, on the question of should you monitor your credit after the divorce is final? Absolutely. Monitoring your credit regularly allows you to stay informed about any changes or discrepancies that may affect your credit score. Keep an eye out for new accounts opened in your name without your authorization, late payments reported inaccurately, or any other signs of fraudulent activity. Early detection of these issues can help you take swift action to address them and protect your credit. There are several ways to monitor your credit, including enrolling in credit monitoring services offered by credit bureaus or third-party providers. These services provide real-time alerts about changes to your credit report, helping you stay vigilant and proactive about protecting your credit. In summary, improving your credit score after divorce requires diligence, discipline, and attention to detail. Review your credit report regularly, pay off debts, diversify your credit portfolio, and monitor your credit closely to safeguard your financial well-being. That's all we have time for today. I hope this episode has provided some valuable insights into improving your credit score and whether or not you should monitor it. Thank you for tuning into this episode of Breaking Ties, a new you after divorce. Should you have any questions on today's topic or other financial planning issues, please feel free to reach out. Divorce is not the end of your story. As you already know, it is the start of your next great chapter. And with that, take care. Hello, and welcome to an unscripted version of A New You After Divorce, part of the Breaking Ties podcast. Now, I'm going to be doing a Mike Unscripted today on a topic, and I do these every once in a while just to, kind of break things up. And, the scripts are great because I don't want to forget any information, but in the end, sometimes just letting the thoughts flow can also bring up things that perhaps I hadn't thought about when I put, outlines and stuff together for the show. So today's topic is actually fairly heavy. It's being the parent that moved out and maintaining connections with your kids. So I am the parent that ended up moving out. And first, I just want to say it's not a good or bad thing. I mean, when you get a divorce, typically speaking, one parent has to move out. And so it's not that you were the bad parent or not the good parent or you did something wrong. No, not at all. It's just you're the parent that felt like it was the right decision for you to be, in a different location and living arrangements and stuff. Now, there's a lot that goes into that because if you have kids, you're going to want to maintain connections with them. And yes, you got what would it be? The child custody arrangements, and you got all the details in that document that lay out a lot of stuff. However, you still want to be there for your kids and you want to have the emotional connection. So, I mean, that just tells the timing of when you get to meet and stuff, but it doesn't mean you couldn't text. It doesn't mean you can't talk on the phone or video call, things like that to maintain, stronger connections with your kids. And it is going to be awkward in the beginning because nobody's used to it. So what are you going to do? I mean, you have to work on the new family dynamic, as I talk about in different episodes and things like that. I mean, you're really just living the podcast episode at that stage. It's like, okay, here we go. So you want to maintain, you want to be positive. You want to be upbeat. I had my kids help me set up my new space. And so whether you're in an apartment, whether you're in a condo or a house, whatever, I let them have set up their space. They help set up the joint living spaces and things as well, to get them comfortable and make them an integral part of the transition because, at the end of the day, I'm sure your kids don't want to see you leaving or moving out kind of thing. So it's a way to help usher in the next chapter of everybody's kind of life. As the divorce process is come to a conclusion and somebody's got to move out. So, and really one of the things I think that's probably often not chatted about much, and that is, when we talk about maintaining connections, some parents may feel like it's the kid's job to reach out. and, want to be and spend time with them. But in the end, it's not. It's the parent's responsibility to maintain the connection, to build it, to rebuild it, to enhance it, to do whatever is needed for that relationship. Kids are kids. They got their friends. They got stress of school. They got sports. They got all these, whatever activities they have, music, band, dance, you name it. They're busy. They're everywhere. And if you're the parent that moves out, you may have 50% of the time, or you may have less time than that, depending on what your custody arrangements are. So you want to make the best use of all the time that you have. And like I said, even communicating when it's not your custody time, there's nothing wrong with that. Take as much time as you get. I mean, eventually the kids will move on and move out, hopefully, but you want to have a great relationship before then. And so whatever your traditions are, your hobbies, activities, things you share together, you're going to want to continue those and maintain those relationships with your kids and their interests. It's not about you, it's about them and maintaining what they have going on and being a part of their life. So you can continue to be there for all the big moments as well. So, goodness. All right, we're coming up on the time here, and I appreciate you guys. I hope this episode is fun for you. I find it pretty interesting. I don't always have great topics to talk about. I mean, divorce is challenging in of its own right, and not a lot of fun, but hopefully things are better for you in the end, and your family, because that is often how things can work out. So, should you have any questions or anything, let me know. This concludes the episode of Breaking Ties, a New You After Divorce. And as I say a lot, divorce is not the end of your story. As you and I already know, it is the start of your next great chapter. Till next time, take care.